wire nuts, so you got to be careful. In this particular case, it's basically off because, as I said, these are light controlled and it's daylight, so my photo relay or my photo resistor is actually turned this off because it's daylight. But basically I would just simply remove these wire nuts like this. There's also a ground terminal which I have to remove separately. That's the hot, and there's gonna be a neutral somewhere. These can be a little, these are like Romex, so they're hard wires. You got to push them around a bit. And actually, while I'm at it, I mean, I guess this can just be like this. It's held by these wires. When you remove these wires, that's when this will come off. But I can use a screwdriver now to remove this entire the bracket that also holds the light. I can remove that. So I take this other screwdriver and let's remove the bracket, so it gives us easier access. Now the bracket is actually held. There are two positions on each side for this electrical box. This bracket is using one of those positions on this side and the other position on the other side, but it doesn't matter. These are standard size screw fittings positions. So the new fixture will probably have a bracket that replaces this bracket and fits in one of those positions. So for now, let us remove this screw for the ground terminal. Actually, yeah, there we go. Remove the screw, and then the ground terminal comes off from this bracket. And then this is a little tricky because you want to hold on to this when you disconnect the wire nuts so that your fixture doesn't fall to the ground. Ideally, you would have, if you have a ladder with a platform, that's the best thing to use, because then you can just use the platform to hold this. There are other ways in which you can hold this, but for now I'm just going to use my hands. And then I'm going to remove this bracket so it gives me easier access to the wire nuts. Now these are tight, so it'll be a while before these actually completely come out, but you can keep going. And you got to make sure you don't you know, the threads, you don't want to strip the head of the screw, but basically you got to keep doing this. And I'm going to try to remove these without removing the bracket. So this is the wire nut for the ground, and then let's see if I can unwind this. It's kind of tricky because it's wound all the way around. So ground seems to have come out. Yes, and now the only thing holding this fixture is the white wire, which is basically the neutral. This is tricky because the wire nut is held at the bottom here. There, it's come out now, and all I do is remove this wire nut and the fixture should come out. Okay, that's it. That gets the fixture out. It was fairly easy, just took 10 minutes or so. And now I'll make another video on adding the new fixture. This fixture is out. You got to be careful because these are bare wires.